Welcome to Aaron Plays. This is Fayon's second level of his dungeon, or his second level dungeon, the Warren of Despair. So he's successfully traversed level 1 of this dungeon, so now we're about to breach level 2. Treasure, gain of gold. Move that on to level 2 there. Clearing. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw a plot card. Right, the ecclesiastical or the ecclesiastic. Notice this symbol here at the top of the card. Okay, that shows that it is from this actual adventure pack. A middle-aged woman with darker skin approached you dressed in a grey garb with a staff in hand. The brooch of penance that holds her cloak together lets you know she is a woman of the cloth. Her eyes seem able to judge you with a single glance. Uh-oh. Remove poison tokens from yourself equal to your position on the morality track. -4. No. If your position on the morality track is 3 or higher, she gives you the brooch of penance trappings card. No. If you already have the brooch of penance, she gives you a random potion from the potion deck and a blessing token regardless of your morality position. Okay, well I don't own. I could have bought the brooch of penance if I'd only known. Sorry lady, I hate to misbehave. She walks off disappointed. I've gained 2 eyeballs to finding the boss, so we're now at 3. So I gained nothing effectively. Oh well, I have gained other things for being a bad boy along the way. This one. It's a skirmish. Okay. So draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level +2 to their health. So they're at 4 health, whatever they are. And it's an undead warrior. Okay, so he'll be on 9 health. And you lose 1 blessing with the initial damage. I've only got 1 blessing. Okay, there goes. Hopefully this is a neutral on the actual dice, as in evens, as in doubles, because then it causes no damage. No. So it's 1 difference. So that's 1 plus the 3 that's on the card, that's 4 damage in total. I have a shield now. Subtract 1 from initial damage and counter strikes. So that takes the damage down to 3, and that's it. So I take 3 damage. He's got 9 health. Okay. I think I need to put some energy into this. So I'm going to put 3 energy. Means I roll 3 dice. Okay, that takes out the skeleton. So I gain a gold coin. And loot. Lucky charm. Whenever you gain loot, draw 2 cards, pick 1 to keep and discard the other. It's got a weight of 1. I am at maximum, as we know, so I'd have to discard something. I don't really want to discard my dagger or my torch, but whenever you gain loot, draw 2 cards and pick 1 to keep. That is useful, so I will discard the torch. Okay. That's 2 towards my experience. Every 3 cards I can gain experience in my own category, which is agility, or 5 experience, and I can gain a new skill in the other two categories. Labyrinth. I'd rather not discard any rations, so I will turn over the next card. It's a skirmish, number 2, which I can avoid using my robes. So I will avoid the skirmish with my robes. Not sure what the narrative version of me avoiding the skirmish with my robes is. Suppose I just put them over my head and I can hide into the corners. Can't think of the word I was trying to say. Skunk? Okay. I do have the conceal skill as well, which I haven't been using. So that is an option. Find an altar. Gain a blessing. That's a good point. When that monster hit me, he took my first blessing, but I now gain another one. Or discard D6, D6 poison. I've only got 1 at the moment, so that's okay. So I gain a new blessing. Yeah, I should have discarded 1 when that skeleton hit me. Okay. Campsites. Okay. You have spied a relatively quiet location to set up camp. It will not be long before you attract attention to yourself. Choose one of the following. Spend 1 ration to gain 3 energy. Gain 1 ration, or spend 1 ration to gain 2 health and lose 1 poison. I'd like both of those, Bob. The cooking and the resting. Gain 2 health, which is more important at the moment. My energy is looking a bit depleted. Spend 1 ration to gain 3 energy. Okay, I'll make that choice. There's my 1 ration spended. Get 3 of my energy back. I'd like to have taken both there. I can't have both. So, moving on. Ambush. That means I've ambushed them. Okay, let's ambush them. You catch your foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and ignore their initial damage. Add the dungeon level to their health. So you haven't seen one of the new monsters yet, so it's the Fishman. He's got 6 plus the dungeon level is 2, so he's got 8 health. He doesn't do any attacks on me on initial damage. Gain 1 ration when you defeat the Fishman. Fish, yummy. Okay, how much energy? 2. The average on 2 dice is 7. Okay, and I do get bonuses when I roll 6s. So let's do this. Hopefully I'll get 7 or higher. Sorry, 8 or higher on 2 dice. Bang on the 8. Yeah, doubles for me are fine. If that had been their attack, they wouldn't have done any damage, but 8 is fine for me. Takes out the Fishman. I gain a ration. Made a fish and a loot. Another health potion. I'll consume that straight away. That was from the loot pile. Okay, yeah. You may discard this card to gain 4 health. Okay. Goes in the loot pile, consumed. That goes into the experience. Those get removed. Okay, so I've got 3 there again. Do I want to use those 3? Is there anything I need from the agility? Archery, don't have a bow and arrow. Martial arts to do physical damage with my fists. No. Shadow. With a dagger in your primary hand, you may deal D6 damage before taking any initial damage during phase 1 of an ambush. I'm on to the longsword, so no. Deal, and the rest are all other categories. So I think I'll wait. There's nothing there that says, ooh, must have in the agility column. So we'll keep those 3 experience. Take the last 2 cards. Take this one. It's another ambush. Yeah, I did have my lucky charm, but I was quite happy with the health potion there. I do have my ring, which allows me to, once per dungeon level you may avoid an ambush. But I'm looking at this card. I'm going to ignore this one. I'm looking at this card. It's the Merchant. Okay. It's level 2, so there's 2 loot and a potion we get to look at. 2 loot. Can't afford most of this stuff. And the potions. Nice shot. Now, my encumbrance level, just make sure this is still correct. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think those... I've got 2 coins, but it's the weight thing. The Explorer's map weighs 1. That shield is very heavy. Okay, I'm going to sell the Lucky Charm. Yeah, no, I didn't really use it, but I'm going to sell the Lucky Charm to the Merchant, gaining a gold, subtracting 1 from my encumbrance. I will then purchase the Ice Shard Grenade. You discard this card to deal 2d6 damage and +5 when the foe is weak versus ice. Can't afford either of those. Thank you, Mr. Merchant. That actually concludes those. So I'm back up to 10 encumbrance. Shuffle the deck. Okay. Consume a ration. I've still only got 1 poison, so that's okay. Didn't spend the gold, did I? There you go, my gold for the Ice Shard. Everything else is fine there. Plot card. Only 1 now. The Traveller. A cloaked figure approaches you. You place your hand on your weapon, fearing a conflict. However, the old man reveals himself as a cleric and makes a gesture of peace. He places his hand on your shoulder and whispers to himself. Gain either health or energy equal to your position on the morality track. All these people that walk around are blinking goody two-shoes. I gain nothing. Another 2 eyeballs. We're halfway towards seeing or finding the boss. So that ends this episode.